We've arrived. We have arrived. Today's kind of a slow day.
Slow day how? Because of you and your drinking the stuff that you're not supposed to be drinking?
Yeah, it be like that sometimes. Sorry if you guys, I'm not too lively. I feel kind of dizzy and sick.
I'm pretty sure I can get you back up to speed.
Yeah, I'm hoping that it goes away. You know, for those who drink
Kombucha.
whatever that shit is, it's the same shit.
Kombucha.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can have that. I would never drink that shit.
No, ain't nothing wrong. I think y'all just went past how much you're supposed to drink. Moderation.
Oh, so you just drunk the shit like it was water, huh?
What did you do? 16 ounces.
Ugh, nasty.
It's not nasty. It's pretty good.
I don't know who told you that.
Yeah, I drink it on the regular.
Mm.
My favorite is the Pink Lady.
The Pink Lady?
Pink Lady apple.
Ugh. That just sounds horrible.
No, it's great. Everybody drinking it. Wife drink it. I drink it.
That just sounds.
But
horrible.
it is a how much your intake you're supposed to take. Cause I think I drank a little bit too much.
Really?
Yeah.
Go for it then. Because it couldn't be me. Could not be me.
But I'm here, so.
Oh, okay.
We have people already?
Yep. What's going on? How y'all doing? What's happening? What's going on?
I'm trying to catch up, y'all. I'm trying to catch up. So, we'll start off with the question of the day, or afternoon, or midday. This question comes out of, what's that damn place? Damn. I had the place.
You have a place for everything, don't you?
That's where it comes out of. I can't help where they ask you the question from. They said the question comes out of, damn. What is that damn place?
You don't know?
Orlando.
Orlando, Florida?
Yes, yeah, Orlando, Florida.
Okay.
So the question says, is it okay to buy love?
Is it okay to buy love?
Yeah.
I mean,
He said, is it okay to buy love? Is it an issue? He said I knew it was a man, but he said his significant other. I don't like to give him. He said his significant other. He spent money on
that
it.
don't mean it's a man.
Man, do that shit.
Women do it too.
That's your bitch.
Do you know that there's actually a thing called a professional cuddler?
I hate to say it, is it he? He said it. I just try not to.
Oh, that's on them then. I can't agree.
I don't want to. Out of my own say the names.
No, you ain't got to say no name, but okay, you said it's a man.
He said it was a man. He said he bought his girlfriend.
On online category, online service?
No, he met her and said I had money.
He met her and said I had money.
Yeah, and he bought her. Technically bought her.
Oh, well, shit.
Okay, so he said, is that okay? He said, all right, to buy love.
I mean, if that's the only way you can get it, then yeah. I'm afraid so.
I'm going to have to say, nigga, you done lost your goddamn mind. You paying for pussy and the love? Not only are you... Well, he said, oh, hey, how you doing? Got somebody...
Oh, what going... Oh, shit. Here we go.
I'm just saying.
So repeat the question. So
for those who don't know, the question of the day from Orlando, Florida states, is it okay to buy love?
So basically buying kitty cat. You ain't did nothing, but I know when you come in here, I know how it be.
Buying love.
I'm not saying
It's one thing to buy. It's one thing to buy the pussy.
It's the same thing.
It's not.
Buying love and buying it's the same thing.
No, I'm going to Terra Boulevard, spending that 40 for the love. Okay, the fuck yeah. But I'm talking about buying a significant. I'm buying someone.
I mean, they do that. That's nothing new. They go online. They have Donald Trump. I hate to say this. Melania was a mail order bride.
So what happens when the money runs out?
He say buy the vagina and keep the love.
Like I'm just saying, I was like, it's one thing to buy the ass, but you're gonna buy her love as well. So when you go broke and the show is over, you know she gone, right?
Yeah.
You know she gone.
Well, no, because maybe, just maybe,
So
I'm playing devil's advocate.
oh, you think she gonna be like, you know what? I love you now.
Yeah.
This ain't no rent-a-center.
What you mean?
This ain't no rent-a-center. You rent a bitch. Like that shit is wild.
But I mean, literally, when you
I'm gonna rent a bitch.
I mean, I hate to say this. Donald Trump is a prime example of this, and I hate to say this because Melania is a mail order bride.
That's different.
How?
That's real different.
How is it different?
That's 10 times different.
How is it different? He
I'm
still paid for it.
I'm not gonna go to this prostitute, sleep with her. You know what, baby? I think I love you. Will $500 do it? For you to
nah, because if you buying love, you got to think about everything else you spend too.
No, $500 a week. No, that means I'm paying to feed you.
Oh no, Will, hell no. What the fuck, man? No, I'm just playing devil's advocate.
You wild.
I always have to play opposite of what he thinks sometimes, so he can get a clearer view of things.
I can't get no clear view. Like God damn. I've never seen.
Hold on, Will. We not doing that.
I've never seen rent a bitch.
It's. Nope. Sometimes there's no to the devil.
Like God damn.
I'm sorry, but I look at it from. I've seen other shows where a person will say, "Hey, I'm talking to this person, and yeah, I'm paying her per week." Think about it. You got people who will say, "Hey, you need a green card? Give me 10 grand. I got you."
What the fuck? That's different.
You buying love, ain't you?
No,
because if you do that,
I'm
you know the person.
I'm paying you a week to be with me and love me. When the money runs
Okay,
dry,
so let's go back. What was the movie with Richard Gere and old girl where he literally picked up a prostitute? She fell in love with
Milk Money?
No, it's not Milk Money. Go back. It's an older movie. Richard Gerhardt and somebody else, and he picked her up on the street because he needed a date for something, and he ended up, he was literally, like you said, he's paying her for all these engagements that they're going to, this, that, and the third, to be with him, to pretend that, they were a couple, and then they turned around, and she ended up falling for him, and he ended up falling for her.
In the movies, that works just fine.
Oh God.
In a perfect movie, that is fine. That's good that in the movie they started off like that, then they found love. But this is the real world.
Who says it can't happen? Remember, movies imitate real life. So it has happened before to somebody. I don't know who, but somebody had to come up with the idea to do it.
In a real world, no, you paying for the pussy. Let's stop that shit. You're paying for love. You fuck the money. So the sex part is something a whole lot different. I'm paying you to love me. If I lose my job today, this bitch is gone.
You think so?
Oh yeah, this bitch gone. Like the wind. I don't know. I don't think it's worth that.
Some people feel like that's the only way they can, though.
I know. Tax season coming up.
Yeah, money is constant. Love has always been flaky. That's true.
I know. Tax season coming up. The big girl's gonna be goddamn checking it out. Every nigga, them niggas gonna find them a big girl, and guess where they gonna be at? She gonna pay for love.
I guess so.
Cause I don't want to downplay a man that. I don't want to be mad at the guy. All I'm saying is, damn, nigga. Damn.
Hey, it must. If he paying for it, it's got to be something. I hate to say it that way, but if he's out there and he's paying for it, he's paying for love.
He's paying for the pussy, man.
But then he want more than that though, because that means if I'm just paying,
want more.
That's basically what you're saying. If you tell him just to pay for the cat, that's all he getting. What if he want more? Because you pay for the cat, you get the cat, they leave.
That's how it's supposed to go.
No, it's not. If you're paying for love, there's different.
No, pay for that pussy. Get that pussy, and then when you're done, I'll see you.
But that's not. But that's
I'll
not
see
what.
you
But
next week.
but what if that's not what they want?
You're a fool.
Why? Because that's what he. Because he wants someone to.
You're a goddamn fool.
Why? So because he's a fool because he wants someone to spend time with him outside of just sex.
What are you, gay?
I'm just asking
I'm
you.
just saying,
I'm just asking you the question.
Yes. What? Get their ass and go on about your business. That's how that works.
No, it don't.
That's how that transaction works.
No, for you maybe,
Get
but there are
about your
people
business.
out there who can't say no names on this, but I know they've paid for companionship, and we're not just talking about sex. So again, it all depends on the person themselves. There are people out there who will literally pay. I mean, I hate to say this, and there's tons of videos out there. I might link some on my TikTok or my YouTube where there's a guy. He say, "Leave the money on the dresser and go."
I'm telling you, that's how.
But no, you're missing the point.
God,
the
damn.
point is there are people out there who will pay for companionship. They don't. Some of them I know for a fact. There's this one guy that I've seen on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, where he hired a professional cuddler. He paid for companionship. Didn't even have sex with the person. I'm just saying. My wife spends my money all the time, and now hey, that's the whole thing that Riley said in the Boondocks. You taking them out to eat, you're paying for it. Did he not? When Granddad was dating a stripper, did he not say if you take him out to eat, you paying for it, right or wrong?
He was paying for it regardless.
No, he was paying. No,
he wasn't paying for love.
Yes, he was. He was taking that girl shopping. She was driving the car. She was doing all that with his money.
And what happened when the money ran?
The money never ran out.
Hey, a pimp named Sitback said
the money never ran out.
When
the money never ran out.
The money runs dry.
The money ain't never run out with Granddad because Granddad had money.
But I'm telling you, in a perfect society, when the money runs dry, that bitch gone.
I mean,
and when she be gone, I don't want you crying up no river because she done left you. Because eventually, she gonna find love and it ain't gonna be you.
You don't know that.
Hell yeah, it always works like that.
He said, "I'm hitting it. If I'm paying, ain't no way I'm cuddling." Hey, bruh, I kid you not. I'll link it in the Discord
that big
too.
Chick?
Yeah,
I remember that big.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If I wasn't married, I probably would. I'll fuck that big chick.
I'll link it in the Discord later.
Cause that nigga wild.
And I'll let you see it, and you'll see it. You'll be like, "Wait a minute."
I would have took it. You wild, nigga. You what? Laying up with you all up in your head.
Doing your hair. Yeah, she was doing it all.
You between the legs, smelling the pheromones, nigga. I would have took that.
He didn't.
That we know of. That nigga fucked that girl. I'm like, Stanley, that nigga know that girl. That nigga know that girl. That nigga fucked that girl.
He probably did down the road.
There ain't no down the road. The first day he did it. As soon as that camera went off, he smelled that.
Well, no, there were scenes though where she was like, you know what? F that camera. Turn that camera off. We gotta go.
They fucking. Goddamn, you can smell the pork juice a mile away. That room smell like pork and goddamn grease.
But I don't know. It's one of those double-edged swords. Cause again, if you hire a professional cuddler, you're not looking for anything but affection.
My wife said she wouldn't have pimped me out to do that.
She what?
She wouldn't have pimped me out to do that. They pay money. If you gonna
I know they pay money.
If you're trying to cuddle and fuck, at this point.
And you right. Well, you are literally paying for it no matter what you do.
I say fuck it. If I gotta pay to cuddle you, well, I'm gonna need to fuck you, my dog. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that. Fuck, I'm calling you to come over to my house and hold me in my sleep.
I'm just saying.
That shit wild.
He was paying her $300-$400, something like $300-$400 for that for a couple hours. It wasn't no all night. It was a couple hours.
And on a couple of hours, we fucking. Gonna have to give it up. Smell like
And
pork.
she got my card on her Apple Pay. I got her card, so she paying
Hey.
for it too.
Smell like pork rinds in that goddamn
Ooh,
room. I'll
Jesus.
tell you that right now.
Oh man!
You ever smelled a deep fried pork rind?
Don't do it. I'm not with you
I'm
when
just
you
saying.
talking
You
about
ever
like
smelled
that.
one?
I'm not doing it with you like that,
That
bro.
shit smell like goddamn pork rinds in there, boy. Pork rind pussy.
Woo. So we got a halfway interesting show for you today.
I'm trying to bear with me, y'all. That kombucha in
I
me.
wanted to so one of the things I wanted to talk about today was so it came out, everybody knows Kendrick dropped the album. Right?
That nigga raw. Stop it. That
No,
nigga
you
raw.
stop it. He dropped
That nigga raw.
He dropped the album, but
Every song?
no. I'm not even. Can I finish before you talk about?
I'm
before
just
you get
saying,
into it?
every song number one?
It's all right for me. It's not something that
Man, every song is number one?
hey,
that
it's
shit
good.
wild.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's great. But here's the problem with this album.
Ante up, nigga. I'm proud of you. Hell.
Here's the problem with this album. It's cool, but it's nothing I can sit in my car and just ride to.
I beg to differ.
And
all 12 songs are good.
See, again, you missing my point. I didn't say they was bad. I can't literally just put that on and just ride to it. That's something I'm not.
Ride to it. Yeah, that shit wasn't bad.
Well, no, I'm saying it's not bad. Listen to what I'm saying before y'all jump ship, because I had to deal with y'all last week when this shit came out. You talking about I'm tripping?
I keep telling him, but I told him.
And
I'm sorry for every song to go.
I know
number
you've
one,
been listening to it you've been listening to it for longer than 3 days, because we done had this discussion already.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I told y'all where I stand.
I meditated to that motherfucker.
Okay,
for
yeah,
real.
you're doing too much.
I meditated to that motherfucker.
Too much.
That
So
shit
here's
raw.
my thing. I love the fact of how he incorporates a lot of ethnic tones in his music, especially with damn, I can't think of the song. The song that had the Mexican beat with it.
Nigga, I know what you talking about.
I don't know the name. I don't know the name of it, but I love that.
And I'm here to tell you, that song he got with SZA.
And my problem is, and see, I get it. I know how people feel about the whole Kendrick and Drake beef and
That
this and
woman?
that. No.
Drake the woman?
Whatever. See, this is why I don't talk.
Oh, my bad.
There's a problem with that.
I'm just saying.
But that's what
Drake.
Again,
he got Drake out there with the pigtail doing this in the video with the microphone.
And see, hold on. That's the whole point. I listen to the music and I enjoy the music.
He didn't listen to it,
but I'm not a fan of that. It doesn't. He
did
hit me
not
like
listen to it.
I told them that the same thing.
He didn't listen to that shit.
His songs go hard, but it's not my cup of tea, and I put it like that.
Am I allowed to say I smoke on here?
You can say what you want to say.
Man, I smoke to this shit. And I'm here to tell you, that weed hit different with that motherfucker, boy. I have never. That shit, immaculate. That shit's immaculate. I was finna say, when I first heard that he was dropping the album, honestly, I thought, man, this shit gonna be.
No, now I give him props for
but
what he's done.
When I heard song number one, song number two, I said, you know what? Let's just go ahead and download everything. And someone asked me a question. Another question came through since we here. And Snoop Dogg agreed with me, and that's wild. And he had the nigga, is he now the king of the West? Yes. Yes. That nigga, nothing to Lil Wayne, because I think Lil Wayne is just a great artist of.
You think it's fake? You think it's fake beef though?
I don't think there's no beef at all, because he really didn't diss him in anything.
I'm not saying
I
he
told
did. I'm
you
not saying
he. Now.
That was the question that I was trying to get to. Do you think it's fake beef, or is just something, or you just think it's the media once again
I think people
trying to put something out there that's not there?
It's nothing's there, because Lil Wayne did not diss Kendrick Lamar did not diss this man, not even a little bit. They didn't diss that man, not a little bit. There was no diss. There was no, oh fuck it. Like in the song he says, I was riding around listening to your music, and I felt like I let you down. He literally said that. I'm gonna diss a man that I said I felt like I let you down. Listen.
But again, this goes back to what I'm getting at, right? What you just said. It's the media that tends to try to make something bigger than what it is. Because that's exactly why I brought this up.
Little
Wayne, but in Wayne's response, he was like, "I hope you're not dissing me."
He's like, come on.
But no, did he not? He
read
was like,
and I'm like,
"I hope you're not dissing me because this is something that nobody really wants." You got to think about it. Wayne is in this state of mind right now because he got. Yeah, we know diss tracks. Yeah.
But this ain't one. I don't believe this.
And that's what I'm saying. It's a media thing because they're saying it, one, because of the whole Super Bowl incident. Let's be clear. They got Kendrick in the Super Bowl versus Wayne in his own state. So you're going to use this.
So let me be for real. Let's address that.
Address what? There is no addressing it.
Now, let me get me wrong. At first, I'm changing my stance on it. At first, I was like, nigga. Feel sorry for Lil Wayne. That shit suck. But after seeing this nigga perform and him not remembering the words.
But we all know this, though. That's nothing new.
And him slurring up and him not looking audience ready. I'm going to use audience ready. Attendance ready. I'm okay with Kendrick Lamar doing the Super Bowl.
Well, see, I'm
okay.
But see, your previous stance was you.
Yeah,
what was your previous stance?
From the city, yeah. But after,
what was your previous stance for people that don't know?
My stance was, how can you have a man from my own city not perform? But I'm changing my stance on it. After watching him, and mind you, this man just dropped, I don't know if it's because of the stuff with Drake or whatever, but him dropping the album and every song being number one, literally all his songs are number one that he dropped on an album. I'm changing my stance on it. I'm okay.
And see, here's the problem that I have, and this goes back to the beef with him and Drake. Someone said true. Here's the problem that I have with the whole beef between.
Can't be upset.
Here's the problem that I have with the whole beef with Drake, and somebody that I don't even like actually said something that made sense.
Who you don't like?
Charleston White.
Hold on, man. Don't talk about my buddy like that.
No, but I'm actually agreeing with him with something he said.
Come on.
He literally said that the reason why Kendrick doesn't hit hard in the South is because of what he talks about. I'll show you the video.
I've seen that video.
Yeah, and he actually made sense. That's why people you hear down here, you hear them say, "Oh, we'll ride with Drake, or we'll ride with this, or we'll ride with that," because what you say on the West Coast and everything else might be good there.
Don't register in different places.
It don't exactly. So when people say stuff, that's why I would say in the South and on this East Coast, a lot of times you'll hear people say,
and I'm here, and I'm gonna say I disagree with Charleston White.
I mean, that's you.
No. I disagree with not being played in the South. We in the South, motherfuckers are loving it.
But not like.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like you have more people in the South with East Coast stuff and more along those lines. Because a lot of people, when you look in the comments of that clip, he does say, "Hey, if you look at it, you see in the South, you see a lot of people. They still play their Drake. They still play their Outkast. They still play."
So let me ask you. And y'all answer me this. Do you really think he's performance ready?
No, I'm not talking about Wayne.
I'm asking.
No.
Do you think
I don't think
can go out there
and
perform a whole Super Bowl?
No. Wayne can barely do a 30-minute concert in a small venue.
I'm sorry. I'm changing.
And there's no hate on that. I wasn't mad at the whole, remember, because I told you, I was like, you know what? There's a reason why they picked Kendrick.
And I see it. Now, mind you, this is all about appearance.
Remember what I told you.
Appearance as well.
But what did I tell you a long time ago? It's a business.
And I'm honest, and like I said, I'm
much as you don't like hearing me talk about it's a business.
I apologize. And and this is me for y'all for real. I apologize because my stance was, how can you have someone from my city not perform? And that's disrespect. But seeing Kendrick Lamar and his sales and what he's doing. Hate to bring that up.
But it's true.
I hate to bring that up. Watching him being able to perform the same song 4 times and not look bad doing it? Look, and you guys answer me this. Answer me this. I'm asking y'all right now. Do you honestly?
Nah, that's wrong. Cause Rihanna technically did a whole show by herself. Usher did. Usher had people who were featured on his song. So technically, how many people did a Super Bowl show by themselves? Prince did a Super Bowl show by himself.
Did Michael Jackson do it?
Yes. Beyonce.
See, no, okay, so I'm not gonna say they can't do it by himself. The issue is he performance ready?
No, he's not performance ready.
And y'all answer me this. No, I'm asking them. Do y'all really think that he's performance ready? Do you really think he can go out there and give you 30 to 45 minutes?
Because Super Bowl, the halftime show is about 45 minutes.
Do you really? Come on.
I don't think he can do it.
Look, I can show you guys a video right now. I have him linking up. You've seen it. Of him performing and him slurring up the words. Him forgetting. Him mumbling it. There's nothing towards it. I still believe Lil Wayne is one of the greatest artists of all time.
I mean, even M said himself, I don't remember half my own shit sometimes.
But here's the catch-21 to this. And, of course, respectfully, your time has came and gone.
I mean, we already know the whole thing.
Nothing went against Lil Wayne. I love Lil Wayne, and I don't want to make it seem like I don't respect. Your time has came and gone. You don't have that. Your rhymes don't pull like they used to.
Well, we live in a different age where that his flow that he does is different. No, you're right. You're right. He said you're not lying. You telling the truth.
And again, I don't want to sound disrespectful because again, Lil Wayne is one of the greatest of all time. But your 10 years over. And that's the problem.
And well, it's always been the problem. We have something that we go by a mantra on this show. Is that out with the old, in with the new. And that's something that we do. He said, yeah. Like a lot of them don't connect with him because they don't understand that lifestyle.
And mind you, my favorite, for y'all out there who don't know, my favorite rapper is Method Man. I believe that he's the great. What did he say?
Yeah, the NFL. He said the NFL is constantly looking for a younger audience. Kendrick is hot right now, and that's it.
And for those who don't, for y'all, my favorite rapper is Method Man. Method Man performs at the concert.
I remember the
Rolling Loud.
The Summer Jam concert. The Summer Jam concert in New York. I remember that.
Mind you, I'm a Method Man fan, so I could tell you all his music. Method Man performed one of their greatest hits with Redman, The Rockwaller, and everybody was in the crowd was like, yeah.
But you saw the old heads in the back.
Like me, I'm singing every word.
I'm back there with him.
So what happened was, and Method Man said the truth. He wasn't upset. He said, I just won't be performing at
these concerts anymore because it's not.
Well, he said, I'm not going to perform at Summer Jam.
Well, no, it's not just Summer Jam no more because Busta Rhymes.
Well, no, he just did one too.
Well, Busta Rhymes did the same thing at the Essence Festival it's like.
But I'm mad at Method Man. I'm mad at Busta. I'm mad at Red because this, respectfully,
if someone say they're gonna pay you to come out and perform,
yeah, but respectfully, turn it down.
I'm not gonna turn it down.
No, respectfully, turn it down.
You're not gonna turn down money.
Well, here's the problem.
Not that Method Man needs it.
He don't. But
he's not.
Now, I'm not talking about Method Man, but Method Man and Bus, because they're not gonna pretend like they wasn't bothered. But respectfully, turn it down.
No, they won't turn it down.
Because this is why. Because don't turn it down. Then you get upset when he was like, hey,
well, no, he understood.
Why y'all not listen? Well, Method Man understood. Busta Rhymes got upset.
Busta got upset.
Don't be upset. It's not your time anymore.
But again, though, the problem is, though, if that's the case and they know that it's not their time.
What you doing out there?
No. That comes to the promoters and everybody else.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If someone offer you something and
and you need, if you want the money, you're gonna take the money, regardless.
Yeah, but if you don't make statements like, "Oh, what are you guys doing?"
Well, then you need to actually ask the
Come on.
No, you need to actually ask
I want you.
The promoters and the people and the producers that's asking you to be there, because at the same time they know the same thing that you know,
So
right
I
or
want
wrong.
you. I want you to go out there.
If I'm a promoter, right? You meth, right? You know what these crowds are already like, because you know they don't connect with your music the way they used to. So why would you ask me? Why would me as a promoter ask you to go on a show where you know?
Fuck that, Rod.
It's a money grab.
Fuck that. When they ask you, would you perform? I want to see who's on that docket. Who else is performing? When I see everybody young, and me, no, I'm gonna respectfully decline that offer, because yes, I'm gonna get paid, but Method Man has stated many a times, I get that feel from my crowd. Method Man, Busta Rhymes has said it. I feel that reach from that crowd. When I'm out there, and I don't feel that reach.
I give you a prime example. When him, Janet, and Sierra did a concert, it was a banger, because guess who bought all the tickets? Us. We did. So when you have these other shows that are like, okay, so the Essence Festival is just not about music. You have all kinds of other stuff going on, right? So again, they have different venues where you have everybody at. So you looking at, okay, I'm at this concert with this person, this person, this person, this person, and this person. And you realize you the oldest person on there. It ain't like it's a bunch of old heads. It ain't like it's me, Meth, Buster, Leaders of the New School, Tribe Called Quest.
It's me. It's Lil Yachty. It's Lil Bird.
So
come on, man.
I think a lot of the blame goes to these promoters, because what they're trying to do is capture both.
Listen,
they're trying to capture the young people who's gonna be already be like, oh, I'm finna give you my money right now. They're trying to pull, in essence, what I would call a Taylor Swift move.
Listen,
right?
It's not.
They want to get, like, Taylor Swift will have all these people on her whatchamacallit, right? And she will have old heads on there, because she knows if there's an older person on there, it's all about money and how you can manipulate to get what you want. Her ticket sales, are about 50 to 80% young adults. But what happens is, if you put Hootie and the Blowfish to open up for her,
we're cool in the game.
But you see what I'm saying? So the younger people are going to be down there in the crowd like, I don't want to be part of, But then as soon as Taylor pop up, yay! While the old people are like, okay, now I got to suffer through this because I paid for the tickets or whatever.
I think, respectfully, it's time.
I don't think you're not gonna, but you're not. A lot of people aren't gonna pass up money neither. So that's the other part.
It's nothing against Lil Wayne, but your time is up. I mean, I'm not. Honestly,
we already discussed.
I don't want to hear you. I mean, not being this. I don't want to hear you.
I want to hear you, but I don't want to hear you in that format.
But there's nothing you can give me now. Kendrick Lamar is giving you music that.
But again, though, Kendrick is the hot thing right now.
I mean,
let's be clear. He's the hot thing right now. And again, when we first had this conversation earlier in the year about the Super Bowl, I told you the same thing. It's all about presentation. You think about every time Kansas City plays, right? Who you see in the press box? Who you see in the press box? You see Taylor Swift in the press box, yes or no?
Taylor Swift
again? So it's
Beyonce out there.
Yeah, so they're looking at, okay, this younger generation, and that's always going to be the thing when it comes to these events that they have, these concerts, unless it's a concert tailored specifically.
I'm going to ask you, is Lil Wayne's time up?
If we're just having,
respectfully,
no,
of course.
I wouldn't say up, but what I would say is that you can't put him on a major concert with somebody that's younger than him. You can't.
Is he opening up the show or is he closing the show?
What you mean? If it's his concert, he's closing the show. I was just using Hootie as an example, Will. It's just an example. That's all I was saying.
It's over.
No, if it's Lil Wayne's show, then he's closing.
So Will,
But if
Will, who else is Will and who else?
uh, yeah, he has. Well, the problem with that, he does have songs. The problem is you probably can't play them in a family setting.
Who?
Lil Wayne. Does he have some? That's the other part about Lil Wayne. Does he have Super Bowl worthy songs that?
Now I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say he don't.
No, but again though, the problem is, can you play them in front of family?
I'm not gonna say
you
that.
can play all. You can play all.
No,
his
he has songs that you play out there, but the problem is, do you guys think his time is up?
No, I don't think his time is up. I just think that's not his venue.
What you mean?
The
his
Super
time
Bowl.
is up.
No, that doesn't mean your time is up because you don't perform at the Super Bowl. Everybody don't get to perform at the Super Bowl.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news. If he drops an album right now, maybe 3 or 4 of his songs is probably. Maybe,
how do you know that?
Maybe 2 might.
You don't know that.
No, maybe 2 of his songs.
No, I would
might go number 1.
I would say more than 2 of his songs.
Kendrick Lamar's whole album went.
Yeah, you're not gonna play Lollipop at the Super Bowl. I understand. That.
He has songs. I'm not gonna take that. You got a Millie. He can play that.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can. That's not a key. No, that's a good. He has songs. I'm not taking that from him. The problem is, can he perform them songs?
If you know the words.
Can he remember the songs? Can he slur it up?
That's not the point. That wasn't the first. That wasn't the first question you asked.
Is he gonna be able to move?
You asked me, is his time up?
Is Lil Wayne's time up?
I don't think so. Because everybody said.
So why did they invite him to the Super Bowl?
Again, we just explained why they didn't invite him to the Super Bowl.
That means your time is up.
No, that does not mean your time is up.
Your time is up.
That does not mean your time is up. I'm sorry, I disagree.
Oh, what you mean?
I disagree.
Guess what he can perform at? BET. Oh, they don't mind him coming to the BET. But this ain't the nigga awards. This is the Super Bowl. Where the white folk get to sit around and choose their talent. The white folk ain't choosing the nigga with the dreads that probably falling off. Again. Presentation.
But I told you that. Don't try to use what I said.
And I'm telling you, I apologize.
I told you that.
Because he cannot do it.
Right. That's the whole thing. The white people that was into him have kids now, and they're not trying to explain that to their children.
They're not.
So
I'm gonna tell you what a lollipop is.
Again, we have is a failure to communicate. The failure to communicate is simple with me and you. Because I've told you this already.
Now watch this.
And the problem
when Kendrick Lamar plays "They Not Like Us" at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we know what's gonna happen.
Over.
But again,
he can play again. We just watched Kendrick Lamar perform "They Not Like Us" 7 times in a concert, and the crowd went wild like he didn't just perform that 6 other times.
But my thing is, I just see it from that example of which, when we look at talent, I'm not going to sit here and say that his whatchamacallit his time's up. I'm not saying that. Trust me, when they play Not Like Us at the Super Bowl in New Orleans, the shit gonna go wild. We know this.
I'm telling you.
We know it's
7
gonna go
times.
wild.
I bet you.
They play it twice. I give it twice.
Fuck that. I bet you.
They give it twice.
I bet you my life that if this
Don't
nigga went to the. I bet my life if this nigga went to the Super Bowl, he could perform "They Ain't Like Us" 30 times for 45 minutes, and they're gonna go wild like he just did a performance.
Nah, I don't think that.
Yeah, you just watched them do it 7 times.
But that's different though. That's different.
We've hit the point where that is it.
Ooh, wow.
What happened?
Say he never cared for Wayne.
I can understand why he says that though. I can understand. Is an acquired taste for some music.
Well, all music. All music is acquired taste.
I remember when Lil Wayne first came out.
There's music out there that I won't listen to.
I remember when Lil Wayne first came out, and it just, I wasn't a fan of him until the mixtapes came out. Now, mind you, I'm not.
Well, see, I was a fan of Wayne before actually before his albums actually came out and this underground stuff was around.
The mixtape for me. The mixtape. Oh no, you couldn't beat the mixtapes. The mixtapes was his bread and butter. But what do you say?
No, he was asking somebody a question.
It's just because I can't see him kind of dazed.
No, but it's like from the example that we've given and we've laid out, I wouldn't call him. He said we ain't doing no Wayne slander.
I mean, like I said.
Hey, keep it peaceful in the chat, gentlemen. Keep it peaceful
I'm just
in
saying,
the chat.
When was Lil Wayne officially hot though?
He was hot in the earth.
No,
let's see.
His mixtape shit.
No, his mixtapes were good.
But
his actual production stuff was good though too. It was. He got Grammys for that. He didn't get Grammys for the mixtapes. He got Grammys for the production stuff.
Look up how many Grammys he has. Because mind you, you know who got the most?
We already know who got the most.
You know who got the most Grammys? You know who got the most Grammys? Who is that? That's not Kendrick Lamar? Come on, man. I'm just saying. There's nothing against Lil Wayne, but Kendrick Lamar got 17.
Does it? See, you're taking into account with the number of Grammys versus
17.
That doesn't mean nothing. You can have 17 Grammys and people still don't like you.
I hate to do this now. Lil Wayne never had a whole album where all songs on this thing went to number 1, did he?
But that does not mean.
I'm just saying.
No, what you're trying to
do that.
But you shitting on the man's career now.
I'm not. No.
Yes, you are because you sitting here.
I did not shit on Lil Wayne.
Let me finish. Let me say what it sounds like.
Show me when Lil Wayne had
but
his
again,
whole album
but
go
you don't
number
have to
1.
have that to make you bad. That's not saying that your time is up. You're saying his time is up because Kendrick got a whole album. Everything's number 1. That doesn't mean. But that's what you just said.
I'm not shitting on.
That's what you said.
Saying, though. If I'm going with the hot talent,
but that ain't got nothing to do with what you just said.
I'm just saying. I'm picking Kendrick.
But I told you
You're
that
right,
already.
All right. So y'all tell me. Show me where Lil Wayne has a whole album that all his songs went number 1 on the charts.
But again, it's not about number 1.
When? Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You asked me, was his career over with?
And
I told you it's not.
And it is.
It's not. And the reason why is...
Let me tell you why they invite him to the Super Bowl now.
I told you.
Because I'm on the wagon. No, I'm on the wagon. Why did they invite him? Like you said, I'm in the city now. That's my city. Why did they invite him?
Again, they took the hot talent because of the age. You missing my point.
I just told him he got 17.
That's the only reason why he's in the Super Bowl. If Drake was hot and Kendrick wasn't, it would have been Drake.
Wait a minute. Cap. Now I'm calling Cap now. Drake been hot for a long time. Tell me if I'm wrong. Drake been hot for a long time. That nigga ain't been at no Super Bowl.
But look who he was going against in the Super Bowl.
That nigga never been at no Super Bowl.
They go for what they like. Okay,
but Drake been hot.
But he's not hotter than Rihanna.
Drake's been hot.
But he's not hotter than
Drake's
Rihanna.
Drake's been hot.
He's not hotter.
Drake was hotter than Usher at one point because Usher wasn't dropping shit. Drake was dropping shit just because.
But also
Drake was hot. They never asked him to come to no Super Bowl.
You know why they picked Usher though?
Hell, Eminem was performed the Super Bowl before Drake did. Maybe J. Blige performed at a Super Bowl before Drake did.
Yeah, but it wasn't her Super Bowl.
Hell, Lil Jon performed at a Super Bowl before Drake did. Drake been hot.
Yeah, but
he wasn't at a Super Bowl?
They take what they think is best. I just told you.
I'm just saying.
At the time, he may have been hot, but there was someone hotter
than him.
Drake
was hotter than Rihanna.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, Rihanna wasn't dropping no music. Rihanna wasn't dropping no music. And she ain't dropped a song in years. Drake been dropping shit just because.
When was the last time who was live on stage? Who, Wayne? What, right before the Essence Festival or something like that? When that happened?
BET, when they did that little shit with the Hot Boys, little reunion. That was it. And even then, he was slurring up his
Yeah,
words.
He was up there. He was on stage live this year. Yeah.
Yeah, it was this year.
It wasn't good, but we know that, and they
It
knew
wasn't
that.
good. But come on.
It's the
so
point that
we're
I'm
gonna.
making.
So the NFL's gonna. Nothing against him, but the NFL's gonna have this guy that can't recite his own words to his own songs that he wrote.
So why are you trying to take what I said 6 months ago?
Because I said you were correct.
But why are you trying to take what I am, make it seem like it's you, and it's not?
He finally convinced me, and I said he correct, and now he got a problem with it.
No, because you're countermanding the other argument.
No, I did not. I said he was right.
No,
I even apologized and said he was
you're
right.
countermanding the other point.
I said he was
You're
right.
saying the man's career is dead. I'm not, and I'm saying it's not.
Come on.
I'm not saying it's not.
He just told you went on stage because I seen that performance.
Yeah, we all seen that performance.
And he was fucking horrible. That had to be the worst. The worst.
But again, though,
that was the worst performance. So we want the worst performance at the Super Bowl.
I didn't say that. I never said that.
I'm just saying.
I never said that.
Not you. I'm just saying we want the worst performance at the Super Bowl.
That's the city of New Orleans that want that.
They want the worst performer. I'm sorry.
I mean, Prince killed it. Maroon 5 killed it.
Michael Jackson.
Rihanna killed it. Katy Perry did it. All these people have done it.
But watch this. When he said...
And at the time that they did it, they were the hottest thing going.
So now let me answer about the Rihanna. Rihanna ain't dropped a song in years.
But that whole album she dropped before
she
the Super Bowl,
ain't dropped an album in years.
Again, though.
Drake dropped the album that was hotter than that shit.
No, it wasn't.
Drake dropped the album that was hotter than that shit. No. Everybody was screaming Drake. Drake ain't performed the Super Bowl yet. Who's the first person they ask? Kendrick.
No.
If that's the case, why Kendrick didn't do it? Hell, 50 Cent performed in the Super Bowl before anybody.
But it was a West Coast themed Super Bowl.
Okay,
so
cool.
They took
Usher performed before Drake, and Drake has been hotter than Usher.
I can explain that
for years.
I can explain that one too. Usher has a residence in Vegas. The Super Bowl was in Vegas.
Hey,
therefore, that's how that
that nigga live in Vegas.
Yes.
So he's from Vegas now.
No. He has a residency.
He lives in Vegas.
Let me explain what a residency means.
I know what it means.
He's doing shows. He had a 2.5-year residency in Vegas.
What that mean?
What's the hottest thing in Vegas?
What that mean?
That was the hottest show in Vegas. They brought him.
But was he the hottest thing worldwide?
Huh?
Was he the hottest thing worldwide?
No. It didn't No, because again, they look at different aspects of where it's at, who's hot, what's going on. It's just not who's the hottest.
Okay, so
when they had the Super Bowl, was it in Seattle? Was it Seattle? At that time, Katy Perry was the hottest thing going. She wasn't from Seattle.
I say cap. Nothing wrong with Katy Perry, but I say cap. I say Drake has been the hottest thing for years now. Drake, look at the numbers. I can prove it. Look at the numbers. I can prove it. Drake has been hot for years.
He don't have a halftime worthy show, and I agree with you with that.
With who?
Drake. That's what he's saying.
I'm just saying. But
Drake doesn't have a halftime worthy show.
I can't give you that.
I'm
gonna give you half and half. Drake has music. Drake has a catalog.
Again, so does Lil Wayne. But
watch this.
So does Lil Wayne. But again,
it's all
about
Drake you said the hottest thing. Drake has been the hottest thing for years.
There have been people hotter than Drake.
Drake has been the hottest thing consistently for years.
It's not. But
so that's like saying when the Super Bowl ever comes to Canada, Drake ain't performing.
The Super Bowl will never be in Canada.
Right?
That much we ain't worried about.
I'm just saying.
You know it's not going to be in Canada.
So that being said, I want somebody, respectfully, I want someone who cannot perform.
You keep going back to the same thing, and that's not even the question at hand.
Okay.
I told you what the question at hand was.
What's the question?
You said his career is over.
Is the career done? Yes.
I don't think it's over.
It looks horrible.
It can look horrible all day long, but it don't mean it's over.
So let me ask you. You guys can answer it in the chat too. If Lil Wayne drop an album right now, how many songs do you really think is going number one? Because I can tell you, Kendrick's, all 12 went number one.
First of all,
all 12 went number one.
Hold up. They're not all number ones. What I mean by that is...
Oh, stop cheating.
No, I'm not cheating. They're good.
They are number ones.
No, they can be number ones. They're not all number ones. There's a difference.
He has the top 12. They're all... That means all number ones.
No, that does not mean number ones. That just means all your songs are in the top 12.
That
doesn't mean they're all number ones.
I own 12 slots of the top 10.
But that does not
you
mean...
can just say Rod, this say number one.
No, I'm not going to say all
this
his songs
say I'm the number one.
No.
Nigga, I beat 12 motherfucking songs, and all 12 songs are mine.
How is that possible? I'm not arguing.
How is that possible?
All I'm arguing is
that possible?
Yeah.
That I took...
Because Beyonce done did it already.
I took over everything. What you say?
He said no one does that today. And you're right. It's very weird that you have...
Now watch this. Answer me this. Did Lil Wayne do it?
No.
Did Lil Wayne have an album that all songs went?
Oh, I guess not.
Did Lil Wayne have it?
Now, hold on. So, I'm about to bust your bubble.
Go ahead.
Billboard Top 100 as of this week.
Go ahead.
Top 100 of this week. Shabuzi, number one. Number of weeks at number one, 18.
Do you want me to show you what they said? Because I know he's seen it. I know he's
What does that say?
So I need to show you.
What does that say?
So I need to show you the Apple
Music.
Music.
What does that say? That's Apple Music. No, they go by Billboard.
It's still 12.
But that Apple Music is basically saying these are the best 12 songs that's being played on Apple Music. That is not a chart. That is not an official chart.
I've never seen someone hate on a man.
I'm not hating. I'm giving you facts.
Listen here.
So
moral of the story is it's over. Kendrick Lamar is the greatest thing walking the planet Earth right now.
So right now, based on the Billboard Top 100,
Kendrick Lamar
he's not even in the top 10.
I can tell you right now, Kendrick Lamar is the greatest thing walking this earth right now. And if anybody don't want to accept it, that's too damn bad.
I'm not saying
that's what it is.
I'm just giving you facts. You said he has top.
Okay, let me ask you.
You're saying so Apple Music is an official chart now?
Yes.
No, it's
always
not.
Been.
No, it's not.
They have a top. They have a top.
No, but that's for what's played on their service.
Okay, so let me ask you. So now he want to do this? Do you think Lil Wayne is do you think Kendrick Lamar is the greatest thing walking right now?
No, I don't.
Cap, you're a hater.
Eminem. Better.
Right. Better than what?
Eminem is so much better than Kendrick.
I hate to do it. Show me the album that Eminem had that all his songs went.
This one.
Cap. Someone raise their hand and tell me who listening to Eminem. Not being disrespectful, of course. No one is listening to him. No one. Time is up.
I am okay.
No one said, man, let me bump that Eminem. I have to.
Okay.
Everybody right now is telling, man, we got to bump Kendrick. Okay. Kendrick Lamar is being bumped in every system right now. You done took out the kombucha out my headache. No one is listening to Eminem. No one is listening to Lil Wayne. No one is listening to Drake. No one. I love J. Cole. No one is listening to J. Cole.
Well,
time is up.
You know what your problem is, though?
Why are we acting like this ain't the truth?
It's
Lil Wayne, the time is up.
See, look.
What?
I appreciate you because I ain't heard him down here neither. And you know where we stay at.
Heard who?
Like he just said, I've never heard him bumped on the South Side.
Who?
Kendrick.
Y'all go ahead and listen. Y'all go ahead and listen to your radios because this morning they played this damn song. This morning, the Breakfast Club said, "You know what?"
Oh, you said Eminem? Well, it doesn't matter.
Oh, thank you.
I listen to
no one out of a million. Out of a million.
I listen to Eminem.
No one is saying, "Man, bump the music." Rod, you crazy?
No, I'm just telling you.
Crazy. This morning come on.
You meant so nobody's playing Eminem on the South Side?
No!
But again, though, it's preference, bro.
What club they playing him in? What radio? He dropped that album. I ain't hear them play that shit on the radio.
But again, though, his sales you don't have to play his stuff.
But you know what they played on the radio this morning and the other day? Kendrick Lamar.
If you need radio music to boost yourself, be right ahead.
What are you talking about? Is that don't say boost himself.
Yes, you do.
They're choosing him. They're not choosing it. And no one is choosing Eminem.
He said white folks made him.
No, hold on. I'm not gonna shit on Eminem.
You already did.
No, I did not.
I'm done with that.
Who's shitting on Eminem?
You did. See, people have this misconception because a person ain't being played on the radio or being played in a club. That means they sorry. That does not mean
Who called them sorry?
You just did. You say they not playing them in the club. They not playing them on the radio.
That's not calling them sorry.
That's saying, but you're saying
that's no. Don't put no words in my mouth. So I've already told you. I feel like Eminem is one of the greats, but he is not. No one is coming out and telling you. Let me blast that Eminem. When he dropped that album, no one's coming out and saying, "Oh, let's blast Eminem." When
his album came out before this Kendrick shit even started, his album was #1 everywhere.
Someone tell me what the name of what the album was. Ask them. They won't be able to tell you.
But I bet you they can list the songs.
No one can. They can't even tell you the name of the songs.
Oh, the death of Slim Shady, you big dummy.
You out of 1 million people.
No, I'm not the only one.
No one is. I'm sorry. You have to accept that.
I can ask people at my job.
You have to accept that. No one is listening to him. What did he say? You know my hair hurt.
I'm just to the point.
Yes, I'm not saying. Listen,
I'm just to the point where when it comes to music, it's either you like this person.
That's where it's at. What I'm telling you.
Not you.
No, you're not grasping that. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying nothing. I'm going on record and saying I feel like nothing is wrong with Eminem. Nothing at all. I still think he's one of the greats. But I'm telling you, no one is saying, let me play that Eminem. Let's blast Eminem. Let's play the songs. Oh, let's play him on the radio. He got an album. No one is saying that.
M's music has never been played on the radio like that. With all his albums, his albums. But his album.
Pretend like.
But hold on,
people's choosing Eminem.
But yet and still, all his albums are platinum, double platinum, or more.
We're not taking that.
But again, though, you're saying just because they're not played on the radio,
it's not just the radio. No one is sitting down and saying, "Let's blast Eminem."
No,
and that's respectfully
because there's certain things that you play in the comfort of your home, and there's certain things that you play outside.
That's respectfully. Do I have Eminem on my Apple Music? Yes. Yes, I do. Am I going to say, man, do I be driving and thinking, man, let me blast Eminem? No. Huh?
All right, take it easy.
So I'm not saying that. I'm not I'm not saying he's not good. I'm not saying he's not one of the greatest. I'm saying, man, no one wants to hear that now. And I'm saying now. No one is going out their way to say, man, let's play Eminem.
It was good enough.
And it sucks. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, is that a suck thing? I had to come with terms that no one wants to listen to DMX.
Well.
And I'm okay with that. Because theologically, it's the truth. I'm not tripping. I'm not mad at that. I'm not saying, how can you not like DMX? DMX is one. It is what it is. Because I just know that, hey, his time has came and gone.
I'm not going to say.
Of course, being past and all.
Let's be clear, so we can say this. Houdini came out, first song he dropped on his album.
Houdini?
Yeah. #1. Billboard #1. I'm just quoting things so you can understand his music is not what you're saying.
I already know.
That's all I'm saying. Just don't sit here.
And when was that?
This year.
Rod, no one is listening.
That was May.
No one is listening to Eminem.
Okay. Clearly people did.
No one. You can ask the chat. No one is listening to Eminem. Nobody wants to hear that.
So because you don't hear anybody listening
what
to
you mean? Me?
So
I've asked this question. Nobody wants to listen to Eminem.
So let's be clear. If I'm sitting here looking at something that says he had a #1 hit, that means people were
okay. You know how many people's had a #1 hit?
But again, though, you said people.
You know how many people's had a #1 hit? Scissors had a #1 hit. Hell, Bitch I'm a Cow had a #1 hit.
But you said what?
Bitch I'm a Cow. What's that girl's name? The one I said, Moo. What's her name? You know her name. The one that shaved off all her goddamn head like a damn Doja Cat. Yeah,
But
Doja Cat. She went number one, and she said, "Bitch, I'm a cow."
All I'm saying is
Lizzo went number one.
Hey, Lizzo had. Hey.
No, but that's my nigga though.
Leave Lizzo out of this.
I'm just saying.
Lizzo was for the big girls, and she proved the point.
Hell,
she can get out there and do what she
the
did.
nigga that talking about you want to get in the club, come get it with me was number one, and that nigga said nothing.
The only point that I'm making though is when you say people don't listen, people have listened. It's just that.
It's just that time.
I'm not. And here's the thing.
I just don't see no one's coming out and saying.
I'm not shitting on Kendrick. Let's be clear. That's not what I'm doing. What I'm saying is he can put out an album, but just like how you just sat there and said nobody's listening to Eminem or Wayne or whoever, there are people who aren't listening to Kendrick. That's all I'm saying.
And respectfully, but no.
That's all I'm saying.
If you ask somebody, who you want to listen to Kendrick, you want to listen to him, they're gonna tell you Kendrick.
It all depends on
it all depends on
where you
even
at.
the white folks picking Kendrick at this point.
Yeah, because he's safe.
Because I hate this. What's safe?
He's safe.
What is safe?
He's safer than the other options that are out there.
What are the other options?
If you're doing
Drake,
no.
Drake is not an option for the Super Bowl.
No.
As
much as I like Drake, I just don't.
So answer me this: why has no one asked Eminem to be?
Eminem has an issue doing shows.
What's the issue?
He's always had issue doing different shows. He doesn't like. How can I put it? You remember the issues he had with the Grammys, right?
But he got them.
No. This was before he got them. This was him. I can't think of who he was running against for album of the year. This was a while back, and there's videos of him saying that he would never ever go to. I remember that. Again. And it's because it's a dog and pony show. They only want you when they need you.
But that's
the only reason. Still though, that could be true. That's how the world goes. But he's one of the ones that don't believe in dog and pony shows. You got, like you said, you got everybody here for album of the year, and you give it to. I think Taylor Swift won album of the year that year it was like one.
That's the one that Kanye West came in and.
I think that was that
Now,
one.
mind you, did you think it was album of the year?
No, I don't think her album at that time was album of the year.
Better than Beyonce's?
No, hell no.
Why not?
That was that year. Every song Beyonce did was fucking number one.
But why not? But you can't say.
But again, though, it's about.
But you can't say Taylor Swift shit wasn't.
I'm not saying it wasn't.
Man, you got a group of white girls and white men that out there got their blast Taylor Swift.
But we just said that though. Award shows are not award
niggas who do it too.
But award shows like the Grammys and the American Music Awards and stuff like that are not for black people. That's why we came up with the song.
Beyonce win it.
Huh?
Beyonce be
But remember, Beyonce crosses over. Everybody doesn't cross over.
What you mean?
Everybody doesn't cross over.
Kendrick Lamar got it. J. Cole has got it.
Eminem
has got it. So,
again, though, listen to what I'm saying. Certain people don't cross over as well as those. Beyonce's music crosses over because if you look at what she does, it's more of an everybody vibe.
So are you saying Beyonce should have won that album of the year?
Yeah,
Taylor Swift.
That year.
Why?
I just think her album was better than Taylor Swift's that year.
Why?
It was the music and the quality of music.
What if I feel like people say that because I hate the race part. Because I feel like I hate to put race in somebody's craft and work. Some people said, "Oh, it's the only reason why they won it because you white."
I'm not putting race into it.
And I'm saying,
but you have to look at, the body of people who voted because those are not voted by the Grammys are not voted by the people. Let's be clear.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If the people had voted, I still would have said they would have went with Taylor Swift.
I don't think they would have went with Taylor Swift.
I think they would have went with Taylor.
Cause did you see the disappointment in everybody when Taylor won that? Not just the people at the show, but just the online outrage and everything else.
So let me ask you: did you think she deserved it?
Who, Taylor?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Even though she put in the work.
No, I don't think she did enough. If it was for me, based on the fact that I've listened to her music, I've listened to Beyonce's music at that time.
I remember
Beyonce's music was better.
I remember listening to Taylor Swift went around that time.
Beyonce's music was better at that time.
And I'm not gonna lie to you.
Now if we flip roles right now, hands down, Taylor will win every time. Taylor's music now is better than what it was then. Where back then Beyonce was at her peak. Back then. So there's a difference.
I hate that we shit on her.
I don't shit on Taylor. I just don't think that year.
Honestly,
that year was not her year.
Honestly, that year I think she got it. Mm-hmm. I think she really.
But see,
I'm not gonna say she didn't put in no work because
I never said she didn't put in work. I just said I think Beyonce's work was better and greater at that time because Beyonce was at her peak at that time. Taylor was just, I don't call her a rookie. She was just getting into it. So I get that part.
But we can't say it wasn't good.
No, did you hear me not say? I did not say it was not good. You're missing what I just said.
No, I'm just saying.
I said it was good, but I still think Beyonce was better. But again, when you have when you have something that's not voted on by the people, like for this year, like it goes back to the Game Awards. We're able to go online and vote for what we want to vote for.
So what if I told you, I know why she won.
Okay, why she won?
That year, who did the more performances?
Who did more shows?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, that could be a reason.
No. Taylor Swift. Who had more concerts and damn near free concerts?
Well, no, Beyonce had just came off tour the year before.
But the year before, remember, now mind you, this is why I say when work and shit comes in.
But that means you would be discrediting the work that Beyonce did.
I did it. I'm not.
Not you, but I'm saying if that's what they're doing, then you're discrediting what she did at her shows
let me tell you,
prior to that year. Because everybody's not going to go on tour at the same time. There's a reason for that. You're not going to have, I give you a prime example. This past year, when Beyonce came, remember when she came here?
Mm-hmm.
You had Beyonce's concert that one night.
And then Taylor Swift the next.
No, you had Janet's the following
Taylor
night.
Swift came here too.
Taylor Swift came after Beyonce's and Janet's.
She damn near shut down this motherfucker for real.
All three of them did. What do you mean?
So I'm just
Janet still performing. She shut down
what the fuck?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Is that lube? Listen. Now, yes, cancel this.
Okay, time to check. Yeah, we're done with that.
I've always wanted to talk about this because someone asked me how I feel about it. They asked me, how do you feel about gay?
You can't use the word. You know what I mean.
What? Oh, I'm not going to say the F word. They said, how do you feel about gay, transgender?
Yeah, just say other relationships. Let's not use.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Respectfully, we argue about this a lot. I'm not for it.
I'm more of the.
Not for it.
No, because you can't help.
Well, no. I'll make this clear. Let me switch it up. If you gay, you gay. I'm respectfully. It is what it is. I don't care. You find true love. You feel like that's what you want to do. That's your life. I'm not God. I can't judge you. The Bible speaks about judgment and who can cast judgment, and you're not one of them. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. It is what it is. Life it is. I'm not okay with transgender. I'm not for it.
Well, I don't think anybody's.
I can't.
I'm not going to say.
Back it. I back gay before I back transgender.
I never understood the purpose
of transgender.
Mm-mm.
I feel,
and I'm not hating. No hate whatsoever.
Well, you can say that. I am.
I'm not, because you do what you do. It's your body.
No. If you're gay, I'm okay with that.
No,
transgender.
You missing my point.
Not okay with that.
You can be who you want to be and do what you want to do.
So on my
it doesn't affect me in that way to where I.
For me.
Because I don't have to answer for what you have to answer for.
Yeah, that's your business.
That's your business. If that's what you want to do and that's how you want to live, cool. My problem comes when you try to force feed it in certain places where it's not meant to be.
Come on.
So, for instance, sports where they have transgender men in women's sports.
You can't find a man. No, but hold on. You can't find you. You can't beat the niggas in your own sport. So what's the next option? I'm finna come to a woman's sport, dress up as Joanna Man, and dominate a sport that you couldn't dominate your own. Why you can't do that to that man?
That's not my point, but I get
Why,
what you're saying.
why you couldn't do that to that man?
I have a problem with that part. There's no reason.
I-
Because underneath everything and every operation you've had and stuff like that, you're a man. You still have man strength. You still have man reflexes.
I'm sorry.
But
I watched a transgender fight a woman
we saw that. We know.
in the UFC, and you demolished her, and you was excited.
So
Like you won. Like you won. Yeah, you know what you won? You big. I can't say that. You're right.
no, you can't. You can't say that. So you have to be careful with certain
You
things.
try to play dress up. I'm not okay. Not okay. And then you force fit it on the kids.
Well, you try to, but then
Like, come on. Transgender. All my life I was a boy and I feel like being a girl.
Well, they say it's more of a mental thing. They say.
What mentals?
Hey,
Man,
I'm just
stop
telling
smoking
you.
cocaine.
I'm just telling you what people say. I'm not saying anything
I'm not going
different.
for it. I don't believe
What
it.
I'm saying is that they will say that it's a chemical imbalance.
With what?
I don't know what chemicals it is. It's in your brain, Negro.
Oh, so dogs can be gay?
Huh?
Can dogs be gay?
I don't know. I wouldn't
My
want to
bad.
know.
Can dogs be transgender?
No, I don't think so. But there are animals that are hermaphrodites. So it is actually possible. Do you understand what that is though, right? So in cases of, I'll use the one case that I do know.
I want to use the F word, but I can't. Go ahead.
Frogs have been known to change genders.
Frogs, yes.
Change genders based on the population that they're in. So
And certain snakes as well.
yeah, so again, it happens.
They transgender?
Yeah, that would technically make them. That's what I almost say. That's what a hermaphrodite is to an extent. Someone born with both parts.
Let me tell you what I think about a transgender. I think transgender is a group of man and woman that couldn't cut it out.
Well, hold on. It goes both ways.
I
Let's
said
be clear.
man and woman. That couldn't cut it out with their own genders and trying to find an easy way out.
I don't think it's that.
What?
I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that.
Let me tell you why. Who's more easier to get a job, a man or a woman?
Depends on the job.
Cap. Flash them titties, you got that job. We've talked about this. Flash your Johnson, you going to jail. Right or wrong. You flash your Johnson.
That's on your side and your
Flash your Johnson, you going to jail. A little bit of cleavage, baby, you got the job. Men have came so far to realize that I've been through. Oh man, woman this, woman that. So what's the next?
I don't think it's that. I know
really?
that's that. No, I don't think
really?
it's that. I don't.
The advantage. So why these men are saying I feel like a woman?
No.
I was always a woman at heart.
Mm-mm.
I felt like I was a woman at. You felt you was a what?
That's a mental state. That is not someone trying to cheat the system all the time. No, it's not.
Get an advantage. What you want to be
No,
a
it's
woman
not.
for?
Because there are people who feel like they're better as a woman than as a man, or vice versa. You can't sit here and say that they're just doing this so they can get over. That's not the case. That would be the easy way out.
That's what I believe.
And it's not that. There are some people who legitimately feel that they should have been born a woman or they should have been born a man.
Captain, have a kid and make them do that shit.
You say what?
Fuck that. Have a kid and goddamn hope you get a girl. And then you can live out your fantasies through your daughter.
You can't do that.
Why you can't?
You can't.
Dwayne Wade did it.
But that's the rich people problems.
Dwayne Wade did it. At 10-year-old, my son tell me I feel like I'm a girl.
Okay.
I'm
but
slapping him.
That's you.
I'm slapping him.
That's you. That's your opinion.
What kid? What?
That's your
what
opinion.
Kid you know at 10, I think I was a girl. Now you let that woman come in and coerce your hair and let your child do that bullshit.
That's not
Carry
that.
on Union
No, it's
brainwash
not.
that man.
No,
sure
it's not.
did. Sure
You
did.
can't sit there and say that. That's just you being ignorant.
No,
at this
I'm
point.
not. I'm just calling it like I see it. Wasn't doing that shit before. And look at the stats. Look at the stuff before. And you know, I watch and pay attention. And look at Dwayne Wade's ex-wife and tell me what her comments about her son was. And then have a conversation about me about that.
No, people
look at it. Look at the conversation.
Some people aren't comfortable with certain things.
Go look at it.
So if I'm in a situation where I don't feel like comfortable talking to them,
You painting your nails?
No.
Why not?
Because that's not me. I don't
why
have
not?
those. Because I don't have those tendencies.
You don't have no tendencies.
No.
So why? You remember Dwayne Wade when he came in the league?
Jesus.
Do you remember Dwayne Wade when he came in the league? I do. You remember him when he's married to a wife? You remember him? Do you remember him? Yes or no?
I vaguely remember.
I remember him because again, followed. He colored his nails.
Shit, I don't follow him like that. That's you.
I help you out. No, he
But see again. Here's the thing though. You're looking at it from that standpoint.
I'm just calling the truth.
No, it's not. People have things that go on where they feel like they are different than other people. That is nothing different. That is nothing different. To say that just because one parent does one thing that your kids, it's always something else.
Okay.
It's there. It's just not that issue.
So do you approve of?
I believe in letting the parents make whatever decisions they want to make. Cool. But at the end of the day, I feel as though if you and your parents have sat down and had that conversation and your child wants to do that, then that's what it is.
Okay.
You can't do anything else.
So let me tell you why.
So now you get in the way of, now this child will grow up to resent you and hate you. And you already know your stance on that. You don't care. That's you.
Not when it comes to that.
No, I'm saying period. I already know how you are.
What you mean?
You've already made that comment about something else that we talked about a week or two ago.
Not when it comes to that. I'm not having no conversation about no.
So then when they move out and they do whatever they do,
it is what it is. I told you I don't approve of that. Me and my wife has talked about it, and she know my.
So
gay is one thing, transgender is another.
But then again, though,
gay is one thing,
right?
And transgender is another.
But you know if your child is going to be transgender, period, because they will.
I have a problem with it.
But I'm saying you can have a problem with it. But if they tell you,
it is what it is.
And if they tell you that. If they tell you that, then what you gonna do?
Problem. I have a problem with it. My wife,
ain't gonna fix it though. It's not gonna solve nothing.
Yeah. Me and my wife.
What is it? But what can you do?
Can't go for it.
And
I'm not.
Okay, so then when they walk up out your house,
it is what it is.
So you disown your child.
It is what it is.
Let me ask you: you disown your child.
It is what it is. Hey, I've had this conversation.
I'm just asking you. You would disown your child after that? Okay, that's you. I can't tell you that.
It's one thing to be gay. I'm okay with that. Sadly, even though I don't like it, I'm more inclined to be like, you know what?
But you know that's a decision that they made.
I'm more
down the line. They're not going to make that decision.
He did it at 10. Dwayne Wade.
But again, that's rich people problem.
Rich people problem. But I'm just saying.
Let's be clear.
He did that shit at 10. But
that's rich people. So did Jaden.
At 10.
Jaden did it right after Karate Kid, if I'm correct. Right.
At 10 and 11. And we letting this shit ride.
But look at. You also have to look at the type of households that grow up in too. Because remember, Jada was running around with entanglements.
Living wild.
So was Dwayne, and so was Dwayne. So
let me clear up the disown. I'm okay with, like I told you, I'm okay with it. Now, mind you, would I like it? Of course not.
So let me ask you.
But transgender, I can't. You know my stance on that from the X-Men. For transgender, for my son, or for my future children, gay is one thing. Because I told you, I decided and told you I would accept the gay. It is what it. Like I said, it is what it is.
But you can't accept War for Wolverine. But you can accept that.
No.
I'm done with you.
Next
topic, please.
Yeah, but I'm just being.
Next topic, please.
I'm being
I can't.
real.
That's double standard.
So what?
Period.
What is Morph?
He's a guy. or a girl,
Uh-huh.
depending on what he
Uh-huh.
wants to be.
Uh-huh.
So that makes him transgender.
Uh-huh. And I'm not with it.
You can't be mad.
And like I
You
said,
cannot be mad. I'm
like
sorry.
I said, let me explain the disown. Because like I said, I've told my wife this. The gay, I don't mind. I honestly, respectfully, I don't mind that. I wouldn't mind that. But you're not gonna tell me you want to be transgender. I can't.
But see, most of the time,
But I
I'm
can't roll with it.
gonna tell you with us people, normal people. We're not talking about rich people. We're talking about normal people.
Yeah.
That decision is not made until they're grown, and at that point in time,
I can't even say that.
no, it is. Most of the time, most of the time, if you look at it from even medical statistics and everything else, most of the time when you hear about these transgender,
I went
when
to
you
school
hear
with one.
you hear these transgender operations, the operations and stuff don't take place until they're grown.
Well, you can't do it anyway without what age.
No, you have to be a certain age. You have to go through all these classes. So again, this because that's only to confirm, because once you have that surgery,
That's it.
that's it. So again, this is not something that's just light. You see what I'm saying? This is something that's not okay. That's just it. No, this is something that's a buildup of stuff. This is nothing.
And like I said,
But again, when you're dealing with rich folk and you got money, there's a different
hey,
set of
let
rules.
them do what they want to do.
But when we're talking
Crazy.
about me and you should already know that if you have a child or anything else along those lines, right? It's going to take place after they're grown. Because once they hit 21, technically you're not responsible for them anymore.
Technically 18.
No.
Whatever.
But you understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So at that point, they could tell you, screw you, I'm going to do what I want to do. And it is what it is at that point. But at the age right now, no, you would never have that happen. So my point that I'm making is, although I understand you being the father that's saying, you know what, I'm going to disown my child. At that point, at 21, and now you see it all over TV.
Yeah, you do what you want. This don't include me.
And they not. 9 times out of 10, they won't.
Because I respectfully, gay is one thing. Am I right? Gay is one thing.
Well, it technically falls under the same umbrella.
No,
though.
gay is one thing.
Yes, because it's
transgender is another.
It's part of that same umbrella of the alphabet game.
Like I said, G L. I'm okay with. But T, no, I'm not.
So what about P?
Penis? What the fuck is that?
No, I didn't say penis.
What's that? What's P?
Pansexual.
What the fuck is what's that? A pan? What, you cooking in a pan? Not the motherfucker that love everything.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you weird.
Today, I like men. Tomorrow, I like women. Today, I like both. that's just what they are.
Or tomorrow, I like a horse, right? That type of shit. Listen here.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't go as far as animals and stuff like that. But
no, and here's one thing. Someone tell me what you feel about the word bi. I think that shit not true, right? I use this respectfully, of course. You can't kiss a woman and then 5 minutes later kiss a man and say you're not gay.
No, you're bi.
No such thing.
Yeah, it is.
There's no such thing.
You like both sexes.
There's no such thing.
How is that not possible?
For a man, there's no such thing.
It's okay. So in other words, now it's
or
a
for
double
women,
standard.
for women too. I'm not saying no. For a woman as well. I'm not separating anything. For a woman as well. No. You can't kiss a man, or transversa kiss a man, and then 20 minutes later kiss a woman and say you're not gay. No, nigga, you gay. What are you talking about? Mind you, nothing wrong with it, but like I said, for me, nothing wrong with being gay. I don't care. Do what you want to. I respect you. Transgender, I can't roll with that. Respectfully, of course.
I think you can love who you love and you be done with it. It's not your place to judge.
I love my dog, but I ain't trying to fuck my dog either, am I? I love my dog, but I'm not trying to be a dog either, am I? Hell, I love lions. I'm not going to say, you know what? I think my life would be easier as a lion. I'm not doing that. Normal people are not doing that. And then you want to come to these sports. And then you play sports. Now you in the UFC beating up women, saying you're a woman yourself. Well, your dick print out. That shit wild. That shit wild. I ain't with it.
All right.
Respectfully, of course.
So, with that being said,
Respectfully, of course.
I got a couple things. So, as we all know, this is Video Game Award season.
It is?
Yeah, it is because,
I've never liked video game awards.
Why? Why not?
I think that's some bullshit.
Why you think it's bullshit?
Because you got people who haven't even played this game judging this game.
Well, no. I'm not going to take it as far as that. What I'm talking about. I showed him a video earlier of this guy on TikTok. His name is Ethan on everything.
Cracker Jack.
We're not going to call him Cracker Jack because we're not going to jail.
Oh, bitch ass boy. Dumb ass boy.
So.
Don't know shit. Bitch ass.
But what I will say.
But, no, tell the truth. You judging shit you ain't even played.
Well, you know why he told you why he didn't play it.
Yeah, bitch ass mother.
He literally said that I'm not voting for Final Fantasy because it's a remake. In every category.
Well, bitch, if you played the game, you know it wasn't a remake.
So, but I say that to say this: there was an award show this past week called the Golden Joystick Awards. Legit show, legit. I watched it. It's legit. It's a legit show, and they gave out their year-end awards. So I'm gonna go through the list. I don't want you to get mad. I want you to just listen. First category was.
I would dissect though. Go ahead.
Yeah, you can dissect. Best audio design, Astrobot.
Cap.
Why?
Cap.
Did you play Astrobot?
Yes.
You don't think the music and everything with it was good?
Yeah. Any game I think I play has music is good. What make them stand out? I think we have the greatest music actually. Princess Peach or Zelda.
Nope,
I'm just saying.
Sorry. Best soundtrack, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Best storytelling.
I'm not up for it. I'm gonna go ahead.
Huh?
I'm good. Sure is.
Best storytelling, Final Fantasy Rebirth.
I'm good. Where it's supposed to be.
Best multiplayer.
Call of Duty.
Not even nominated.
Then Cap.
Helldivers 2. See, there are some people out there who like Helldivers. I told you that.
They need to stop this bullshit.
I told you that. There are some people out there that like Helldivers.
Only 400,000 people are playing this shit. No, you said 40,000.
44,000.
Only 44,000 of people are playing this shit.
Best multiplayer.
Really
you have to give it credit for the 3 weeks that you said you played it, you liked it. Yeah, yes or no?
44,000.
Yeah, answer the question.
44,000.
No. Answer the question.
44,000.
All right. Best visual design. What you think?
In the air.
Black Myth.
Okay.
Wukong won best visual design, which the visuals are great. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
I could rock with that to a certain extent. Best indie game. You already know what it is. You don't even like it. You ain't even played it, but you ain't like it.
I'm not playing solitaire.
You say you're not playing solitaire. It's not solitaire. Trust and believe it's not solitaire. It's actually poker, but with a twist.
I'm not playing no. If I'm gonna play Catch 21, I'm gonna play 21.
It's not 21. It's poker. Poker and 21 are two different things.
Cap.
It is.
Not with this shit I see.
Yes, it is. It's completely different. It is. Don't hate on it. That's one of them things. Don't hate on it unless you try it. And I hate to say you need to try it.
Trash.
Best indie game, self-published. Self-published meaning they put it out themselves. Another Crab's Treasure. You don't remember the Crab game? That's a Souls-like game.
Yeah, but
yeah.
There's no other. Okay.
Studio of the Year. Basically, whoever made the game. Team Asobi, Astrobot.
Let's give Astrobot everything at this point.
Best lead performer in a video game. Cody Christian, who does the voice of Cloud in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
100%.
Best supporting performer, Brianna Wright. Guess what she played in? She plays Aerith in Final Fantasy VII.
100%.
Breakthrough Award, Critics' Choice Awards, Balatro. Still Playing Award,
This shit.
PC and console.
This shit hurt my head.
Still playing means this game's still going on. Minecraft. People still play Minecraft, unfortunately.
So, Rod,
I'm waiting for the response.
Rod, you still play Smash Brothers?
On occasion.
You still play Zelda?
Which one?
Nigga, pick one.
No, when they mean ongoing.
Ongoing? Okay.
Well, not ongoing. It's literally saying still playing.
You still play Minecraft?
Hell no. I never played Minecraft.
Oh, my bad. Water.
Yes, I still play World of Warcraft.
Oh, you still play?
Still
Fortnite?
play Diablo. I haven't touched Fortnite.
Even though,
But
even though I think that's for people who take it in the ass, but people still playing Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
Ongoing.
Mm-hmm.
Same game.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't changed.
Yes,
Well, you know what I mean.
it's changed, but
But they
it's changed
ask-
for the better.
Apex. Still playing it.
People still play Apex.
First is in it.
Yeah.
Still playing.
Well, it's new. I was surprised that didn't win anything as far as on. Well, I can say on. I can't say it because it's not even been out a year. Minecraft. When they say ongoing, they're talking about a game that's been out for more than a year and it's still going. So you can't put First Descendant in there. As much as I know you would like to see it win something.
That's what I'm saying. Or nominated. Okay. We still playing Mario? Any Mario game.
Yeah. But again, though,
Ongoing.
there's not ongoing meaning like it's a live service game, like Fortnite, Diablo, Helldivers. Destiny was nominated but didn't win. Still there. Still Playing Award mobile. So this is for mobile games.
Call of Duty?
No.
Call of Duty Mobile?
No. Did not win.
Call of Duty Mobile?
Honkai Star Rail.
Cap. I ain't never heard that shit.
I have. They moved it over to consoles, so it's still there. PC Game of the Year, Satisfactory, which I don't know what the fuck that is, so I'm not going to stress over it. Console Game of the Year.
I'm waiting. Go ahead.
No, you know what I'm about to say, and you're probably going to be mad about it.
Final Fantasy.
No. Helldivers 2.
40. Every time,
you thinking about that 40K?
every time you say Helldivers, 44,000.
Yeah, but it's 44,000 who voted for Helldivers.
Every time you say it, 44,000. That's all I hear. Like, Helldivers, 44,000.
Most wanted game. What do you think the most wanted game is?
Most wanted?
Yeah, upcoming game.
Ghost of Tsushima 2.
Nope, GTA 6.
Could go either way.
Critics' Choice Award.
These bitches.
Come on, you know what this is. It's your favorite game. It's your favorite game.
Tekken?
No.
No, wait. My favorite game right now? Call of Duty?
No. Your other favorite game
Dragon Ball Z.
that you don't want to name.
Fucking Helldivers?
Yes.
Come on, 44,000. Every time someone says something about, I like
best game expansion. You should already know what this is.
Goddamn Elden Ring.
Yeah.
I'll give you that, DLC. I'll give you that.
Yeah, because they literally said it. Expansion.
I'll give you that, DLC. I could really make an argument for expansion.
There really was not a lot of expansions added. Destiny had a couple over the year, but not enough to.
You can say, wait. Expansion? That counts as DLC, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you say Tekken?
Nope. Because again, when they're talking about expansion, that's just a character, so that you can't really say that. I don't think they count season passes
what about Ninja Turtles Time Rift?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Um, where did we stop at? Best gaming hardware. Steam Deck all the way. The stuff they do with that Steam Deck now
I
is
could have made a
ridiculous.
fight for a Switch, but
Nah, that's pushing it. Best early access game, Lethal Company. I have to see what that is. I
Tekken.
heard it. I heard it before, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Tekken.
Early access. The game is still in early
Wait.
access.
Early access to a game.
Yeah.
They
In
have
other words,
awards
it's
for
not
that?
even out. Yeah.
Uh, there was something with this sword and this samurai that I saw. That looked pretty damn good.
I would say Billy beat 'em up because it's still in early access, but that shit is horrible. It's good, but if you don't have any coordination, period, even for it being a pre-alpha, that's beyond early access. Pre-alpha, which means it's still in developers' hands. There's nothing finished about it. There's no polish to it. There's no nothing. Best game trailer.
GTA.
Eh.
You can't beat that. That motherfucker was fire.
Nope. Sorry.
That shit was
No,
fire.
this is like best game trailer for this year, not GTA 6 trailer. No.
Oh, I don't have one.
Helldivers 2.
44,000.
That's what, 4 awards, 3 awards, 1, 2, 3, 4. Streamers Choice Awards. So this is a game most streamers play together or you play with somebody. And I know you might have seen it, but you probably don't know what it was.
Don't say 44,000.
No. Chained Together. You never seen Chained Together?
What's that? Some new Roots 2 or some shit?
No, Chained Together is a game. It's a 4-player game where all y'all are chained together and y'all are literally having to jump through these obstacles together at the same time.
I think I've seen Case of Not and that dude play.
Yeah, you seen it. That's what you seen. Yeah.
If I'm fading y'all, it's because that Kabachi
Kombucha.
Kabachi say shit. Fucking with my mind a little
Best
bit.
game adaptation. They lied on this one. I feel like they were being biased. They lied on this one.
What is it?
They put Fallout.
What the fuck do you do in Fallout?
No, they're talking about adaptation to the screen, to TV show or whatever. Arcane is so much better, but we'll leave that alone.
Cap.
And Ultimate Game of the Year went to Black Myth Wukong.
What was the nominees?
Everything that was nominated on the other end. Balatro.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
I'm saying Final Fantasy.
So, I thought it was interesting to compare that to what was been pressed for the other one. So, I think that's good. But now, as we getting ready to close out, I got a couple of shout outs to make.
What time is it?
7.
Okay, good, because I'm fading.
This past week before last, as everybody know, I'm a foodie. I love food. I love eating. I love restaurants. There was 2 incidents that happened. Keith Lee got a restaurant shut down.
I seen.
And that's because of, he has a shellfish allergy.
And wasn't there a worm in his shit?
I don't know what it was, but he literally got a restaurant shut down.
There was a worm in his shit, though, right?
And even with a worm being in his shit,
Hold on,
let me finish. He told them specifically that he was allergic to certain shellfish. He told them that. He asked them, well, first of all, if I'm allergic to shellfish, I'm not going to go to a sushi restaurant either.
Is that on him?
Yes and no because
Why the fuck you going there, nigga?
but here's the thing. Some sushi places do have shellfish sushi. You do fish, you do salmon, you do tuna. So you can do that. So that's not an issue. But you can't mix it all. You can't cook it on the same grill and the same stuff.
You cook sushi?
Some parts of sushi you can't have cooked.
That's
sushi.
the only way I'ma eat it.
No, I've ate it where I've eaten it raw. It's raw. It's a raw piece of shrimp with rice and different toppings. They sell it at Publix. You can go buy sushi right now at Publix. Wrapped up everything. Yeah. But again, it's more like you say about the worm incident supposedly.
Worm.
So it got shut down. It's right now shut down permanently, I guess, until they fix it.
Fix what?
till the health board come down or do whatever they need
Fix
to
the
do.
worms in the food?
I guess. Or
That
chicken.
motherfucker was moving. And that wasn't no AI either.
And then on the back end, you have Mr. Chime Time, who's here in the city,
Eating the fuck out of everywhere that's in Atlanta.
saying all the food is trash, except one. He found him a restaurant he liked. He done found a couple restaurants he liked. But this one, for me, was the big one because it just shows the power of what can happen if you really go out there and do what you need to do, right? He ate the lady food. He went there because he received a video from her like, hey, you ain't tried our spot. Come on down. Da-da-da. So he said when he called in to place his order, the lady was like, hello. He was like, yeah, hello. She's like, hey, how you doing?